extension campus and is closing gaps, bridging divides, and leveling the playing field as we create viable have 700 that have four, Mr. Davis. But we want the Bahamas to get ready because up next at our extension campus in Exoba and our instructional service center in North Anchorage, we will double back to our branch campus in Grand Bahama before we go to our extension campus in Africa, and then of course don't forget Cat Island. Finally, let me underscore something very important here. BTVI's offerings are not only immediately useful, they are globally relevant. The skills you gain through Digilearn can be applied across virtually any sector, whether you're in agriculture, tourism, construction, or mechanical trades, or you're in beauty or fashion. Maybe you're in a totally different field. Being digitally literate will no doubt open doors and create income streams while building confidence. And that's the heart of BTVI's role in this program, empowering Bahamians to be both capable and confident. We want students to enter new industries with confidence or advance in the industries in which they currently exist and embrace the opportunity. We want them to have the courage to take control of their economic future. Ladies and gentlemen, this program is indicative of what a more inclusive Bahamas looks like. Based on the world in which we live, we need all Bahamians to be equipped to not only take up their rightful place in the digital world, but to do so confidently, to do so competently. BTVI's role in Digilearn is about national development. It's about strengthening our workforce. It's about supporting entrepreneurs. It's about ensuring that Bahamians are digitally fluent and future ready. BTVI, Digilearn, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Davis, for those heartfelt remarks. Before we continue, we would like to recognize the presence of Dr. Marcellus Taylor, Permanent Secretary from the Disaster Preparedness Management and Reconstruction. Yes. The Digital Transformation Unit has always believed that technology works best when people are engaged. And today, it's no different. Let us pause for a brief exercise.
So, today is not just about hearing about, well, I should say it actually is learning all about Digilearn, right? But guess what? I bet you didn't know that coming here, we had a treat for you. We're going to make sure that you walk away with a brand new digital skill. All right? So I'm going to put on my teacher hat a moment. All right? You're going to walk away. You're going to be happy that you're here. All right, let's go. Here's the question. How many of you know what is a selfie? Just raise your hand.
Oh,
you know what is a selfie? Excellent. How many of you know what is an USSI?
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, I noticed some persons. Well, let's listen to the scientific definition of an USSI. An USSI is a group selfie. It is a photo taken by an individual with one or more additional persons in the shot. It is done like this. Let's go, Candace. You know what? Let's turn so we can get all of them in our eyes. All right, you saw the demonstration? Good. Now it is your turn to demonstrate your learning. Because you see, let me show you what I did just now. I activated your prior knowledge. I gave you a definition and showed you a demonstration. And now you are going to perform because this is performance-based learning at its best.
Yes.
So at the moment, what I want you to do is grab someone next to you, all right, or in the group, and I want you to take your USSI. All right, we see you. Now, don't forget, in order for it to be called a selfie and the USSI, you must see the extension of the arm. Okay? It's not a selfie if you don't see, or at least the shoulder raised. That's what makes it a selfie. Okay? There should be an extension of the arm. You should be twisted to the side a little. All right? Right, Dr. Davis, you have done on lots. Yes, yes. I see the ministry team got it as well. Wow, lots of USSIs going around today. All right. Awesome job. I hope the folks online also took part. Now, for our advanced learners, because I know we have some advanced persons in here, the whole Ministry of Education team, this is what you must do. Take that USSI and post it to one of your socials. It could be Instagram, it could be Facebook, it could be LinkedIn, it could be to your WhatsApp status, it could be to one WhatsApp group, it could be to your mommy private message, it could be to your pet. But you post that photo one place, or more if you want to, for extra points. And guess what? Don't forget, this is what we want you to do. If you go to Facebook, tag us at Digilearn Bahamas on Instagram and Facebook with the hashtag Digilearn Launch so we can know you learned something new today. And those of you on our live stream, we're going to be watching you as well.
Wow, Sam. I can't wait to see some of those USSIs later on this afternoon. I hope to see some familiar faces online today. That was fun. I heard that you would have enjoyed it. Today, we know that digital skills is not an option, but it's essential. Bahamians need to be prepared for the realities of a digital-first world. To show you just how we are meeting that need, let us look at the courses, platforms, and opportunities Digilearn will provide. Please turn your attention to the screens for our program outline.
Welcome to Digilearn Bahamas. This is your chance to build the digital skills you need for today and tomorrow. Digilearn Bahamas was developed in partnership with the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Economic Affairs, together with UB, ETVI, and the IDE. It was created to give every Bahamian free access to digital training that builds confidence, opens opportunities, and prepares us for the future. So, what is Digilearn? It is a program that teaches you the skills to succeed in school, work, and everyday life. You can take classes online or in person, and when you finish, you'll receive a certificate that proves your new skills. At the University of the Bahamas, courses are designed to build your skills step by step. Basic computer skills teaches you how to use a computer with ease. Introduction to Microsoft Word and Intermediate Microsoft Word take you from simple documents to polished reports. Introduction to Microsoft Excel and Intermediate Microsoft Excel help you to move from basic spreadsheets to advanced data analysis. And Intermediate Microsoft PowerPoint shows you how to create presentations that stand out. Introduction to Coding gives you your first experience with Python programming. And Digital Skills for Everyday Life helps seniors use email and social media responsibly and access online services securely. At the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute, courses focus on practical, hands-on skills. Digital Literacy Level 1 introduces the basics of computers and the internet, while Digital Literacy Level 2 builds advanced knowledge of software and applications. Cybersecurity Essentials shows you how to protect yourself and your workplace online. E-commerce Essentials helps you to market and sell your products on a digital platform. Business Essentials teaches you how to manage operations, HR, and accounting effectively. And Computer Skills for Seniors equips persons with the skills to navigate the internet and social media safely. Courses will be available in New Providence, Grand Bahama, and the Family Islands. UB classes will begin fall of 2025, and BTVI's classes have commenced September 8th, 2025. Digilearn also hosts public forums and webinars covering important topics like cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and digital media. These sessions make sure that Bahamians, even on the furthest islands, have the chance to learn and take part. This is more than just classes. Digilearn is about building confidence, opening doors, and creating opportunity for every Bahamian. It's about preparing our nation for a strong digital future. Sign up today for an upcoming cohort at www.digilearnbahamas.gov.bs.
No national project can succeed without strong partners. From the very beginning, the Inter-American Development Bank has been a steadfast partner in the digital journey of the Bahamas. From the global insight to investing resources, the IDB has ensured that Digilearn Bahamas program is not only possible, but sustainable. Connecting our local efforts to regional and international best practices, to speak on how the IDB is partnering to put opportunities in the hands of Bahamians, please welcome Ms. Shirley Gale, IDB Country Representative for the Bahamas.
I really appreciate the energy in the room. Thank you very much, moderators. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And while I stand on the protocol that has been established, please permit me to greet our Acting Prime Minister and Minister of Education and Vocational Training, the Honorable Glynis Anna Martin, and also our Minister of Economic Affairs, the Honorable Michael Alkitis, who I don't know if you know, that he is the Bahamas' representative to the IDB Board of Governors. And this is the highest authority in the bank, so he's the one who keeps us in check. I also want to acknowledge and greet our permanent secretaries who are with us and the heads of our partner institutions. Dr. Davis and Dr. Oriaki, I really applaud you for those inspiring remarks, speeches, which go to the heart of what this program is about and trying to achieve. So coming after the both of you, and with the energy that the moderators have set, I know I have a tall act to follow, but it is indeed a proud moment for me to represent the bank at this launch of the Digilearn Bahamas program, which is a flagship initiative that embodies the shared vision of all the partners of a digitally inclusive and competitive society. This program is a cornerstone of the Digital Transformation for Competitiveness program that is funded by the IDB in partnership with the government. You know, digital literacy, as we've heard, is the foundation of digital government. And when we speak of digital literacy and digital transformation, we're not just talking about the systems and the technological infrastructure. It is fundamentally about people. And from the videos that we've seen, they emphasize that it is the citizens that we are targeting with this program. Citizens must possess the skills, the confidence, and most of all, the access to engage with digital services, participate effectively in the economy, and contribute to national development. The Digilearn Bahamas program directly addresses this by offering a number of things. Free digital skills training to citizens and small businesses, reaching out to senior citizens, youth, entrepreneurs, and public officers across not just New Providence, but as you heard, this is not a New Providence-centric initiative, but Grand Bahama and all the family islands. And finally, promoting digital inclusion as a national priority. The initiative is an example of how the IDB puts into action the commitments that we've laid out and agreed with the government in our country strategy for the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, focusing on inclusion, which is ensuring that no one is left behind in the digital age, resilience, which is a recurrent theme in all the work that we do in the Bahamas, and in this case signifying the building of the human capital to adapt to technological change, and sustainability, which emphasizes the strengthening of institutions and communities for long-term impact. Digilearn also contributes to our initiative known as the One Caribbean Initiative, which promotes and fosters collaboration among all the countries of the Caribbean in digital public goods, innovation, and capacity building. So we encourage our countries to have bilateral cooperation and to benefit from each other. This program has complementarity with other IDB finance activities, and within the program, Digilearn complements other components, which include the simplifying and digitizing of government procedures, the strengthening of institutional capacity for digital service delivery, and the enhancement of transparency and integrity through digital tools. Together, all of these efforts form a comprehensive digital transformation agenda where digital literacy is the enabler of success. And success for our people is our ultimate objective. I think it is very important to make special note of the partnerships with the University of the Bahamas and the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute. And these partnerships are critical because for the IDB, we want to ensure that initiatives like this one are nationally owned and locally led. And I want to thank both institutions for their collaboration in this very important investment in national development. I also want to congratulate Mr. Patrick Davis and the team at the project unit for the major strides that they are making on the digital front. In closing, I want to invite all of us to continue to work together. That is government, academia, the private sector has a very important part in it, and other development partners to ensure that every Bahamian has the opportunity to thrive in the digital era. The IDB remains your committed partner in supporting the Bahamas' journey towards a strong, inclusive, and digitally enabled society. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Gale, for your informative and timely remarks. At the center of this initiative is the recognition that digital literacy drives economic growth and resilience. It prepares our citizens to compete, to innovate, and to lead. The Ministry of Economic Affairs has played a central role in bringing Digilearn Bahamas to life. Through the leadership of our Minister, Senator, the Honorable Michael Halkitis, the Digital Transformation Unit was empowered to deliver this program. Without that leadership and that vision, none of what we celebrate here today would have been possible. We now invite Senator the Honorable Michael Halkitis, Minister of Economic Affairs, to share on how government is investing in Bahamians in advancing economic growth and through digital literacy. Please stand as we welcome him.
Please. No, thank you very much. Please be seated. No need to stand. I'm not the acting Prime Minister. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Protocol having been established, of course, I greet my colleague, Cabinet Minister, the Honorable Glenys Hanna Martin, my colleagues from the Senate, other senior officials. Today is a proud moment for our country as we gather to launch Digilearn Bahamas, an initiative that represents more than a program. It represents an investment in our people and in our future. Historically, Bahamians have relied on our natural resources, creativity, and resilience to chart a course forward. In this era, the pursuit of knowledge and our ability to harness new and emerging digital technology are essential to foster the positive change that our local economy and global business climate demands. As we continue our progress as a nation by investing in infrastructure and technology, we must also diversify our skills and challenge our minds in order to further expand opportunities for development. Digilearn will reshape our digital ecosystem by strengthening our business acumen, improving service delivery, enhancing professionals, and preparing our youth. Digilearn also puts into action our promise to honor our senior citizens and level the digital divide. And so we must continue to promote inclusion as we empower. Our vision for the Bahamas to become more economically, our vision is for the Bahamas to become more economically competitive and sustainable. In order for this to be realized, we must ensure citizens in both public and private sectors have access to necessary tools and techniques that will enable them to individually and collectively harness their potential and thrive in this digital age. We are laying the foundation for a society that is dynamic, flexible, and ultimately rewarding for those who seek knowledge. And so Digilearn is not only about ICT skills training. It is about creating a culture that shuns mediocrity and embraces innovation. It is, therefore, on this abiding principle that brings us here today. The Ministry of Economic Affairs is excited to partner with the IDB, the Ministry of Education, by investing over $2.4 million into an initiative that will focus on enhancing our human capital, strengthening capacity, strengthening infrastructure, and engaging administrative and technical experts. We extend our sincere gratitude for their steadfast support and commitment as we endeavor to accomplish our country's development objectives, improve our national product, but most of all, positively impact the lives of our citizens. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to support Digilearn Bahamas, an initiative to enhance the level of digital skills capacity, free of cost, to 7,250 Bahamians nationwide. championed by the University of the Bahamas and the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute. Training will be made available not only on New Providence and Grand Bahama, but throughout our family islands, as Dr. Davis explained. This will allow senior citizens, working professionals, including public servants, entrepreneurs, 12th graders, regardless of their socioeconomic status or academic qualifications, to access free in-person or online courses and participate in a series of webinars and public forums, emphasis on the word free. Additionally, Bahamian professionals will be engaged to facilitate courses that were strategically selected considering our local business environment. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is currently in its fourth industrial revolution, which is centered around systems integration, big data, cyber resilience, and artificial intelligence. We must therefore be able to support the needs of growing industries by acquiring the required digital skills and channeling professionals to our workforce who are not only able to sustain, but surpass the dynamics of this industrial cycle. As we continue to evaluate the strength and resilience of our economy, it is equally as important for our communities to embrace this opportunity and leverage digital technologies toward greater personal enrichment. We are at the dawn of a new chapter in our national development. Sectors such as banking, healthcare, commerce, and government are moving rapidly toward digital-first models. In doing so, our citizens must possess the aptitude, capabilities, and confidence to securely pursue improved customer-centric services. Ladies and gentlemen, Digilearn will bridge that digital divide. And so I encourage each of you to visit http://digilearnbahamas.gov.bs on a regular basis to explore the list of available, I say again, free digital skills courses. New courses will be added on a monthly basis. I invite you to stay tuned to local media outlets and social media channels to be informed of when Digilearn Bahamas will be visiting your island. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the Bahamas is charting its course towards building a strong digital society. I invite you to be a part of this revolution as we learn, earn, and grow together. Thank you very much and good morning.
Thank you, Minister Halkitis, for those insightful remarks. Candace, I think it's time for another classroom lesson. What do you say?
Sure, let's do it.
This time, we're going to try a proven, research-based learning strategy today called Think, Pair, Share. All right? So I'm going to ask you a question. The first thing you're going to do is think about it. Then you're going to turn to your partner or someone near to you, or like BTBI, like do group work apparently. Share. You will pair, and then after that, using the QR code on the screen, you will share your response with all of us. All right? So here's the question prompt. With the way that the digital landscape of our world is headed, AI becoming more prevalent, robots and self-operating machines becoming everyday tools, what does building a strong digital society in the Bahamas mean to you? Think about it. Think about it. When you've thought independently, then you're going to turn in your small group and discuss very quickly. And then once you have your answer, you post your answer through the QR code. All right, let me say the question again. Is it up on the screen? Yes. What does building a strong digital society in the Bahamas mean to you? Is it a society where everyone is tech savvy? Is it a time when all services are rendered online? Think about it, talk about it. You have a few seconds. So we jump straight in. All right, 30 seconds remaining. Make sure get your answers posted. We will be sharing the top answers a little later today through our Facebook page. So make sure, follow, share, and like the Digilearn Bahamas Facebook page with your communities. Yeah.
Sam, I think it's so important that we know what building a strong digital society in the Bahamas looks like and what it means to us. Think about it. Each of us has already, if only, played a small part in our personal digital journey. Whether it is showing a loved one how to use an online banking, paying a bill online, or helping a student submit homework electronically. What about ordering the latest gadget on Amazon? Or streaming the latest drama series on Netflix? Perhaps guiding a friend through a government portal or simply participating in our many WhatsApp groups. We all have to use technology to participate in our society. Digilearn builds on these small moments, transforming them into a coordinated national effort. Together, we are ensuring that no Bahamian, no matter the age or location, is being left behind.
And at its heart, Digilearn is an education initiative. It strengthens our teachers, empowers students, and opens doors for parents and grandparents to learn alongside their children. After all, learning is a lifelong process. While Digilearn has been driven forward by the Ministry of Economic Affairs, its very impetus was placed before us by the Ministry of Education. This ministry, under the Honorable Glenys Hannah Martin, holds to a mission to provide every person in the Bahamas with access to quality education that's holistic and globally. That mission extends into the digital era by providing teachers with training in digital literacy and technology integration across subject areas and embedding digital skills within our national curriculum for students. The Ministry of Education has provided the launchpad for Digilearn. To speak on how the Digilearn program is bridging the digital gap for a brighter future, we welcome Acting Prime Minister, the Honorable Glenys Hannah Martin, Minister of Education and Technical Training. This is your remarks.
That's from Sinclair.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Please have a seat. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I wish to, of course, adopt that protocol so beautifully established in all of its length, and to say I have some good news and some bad news. Yeah. The good news is I'm still the Minister of Education. The bad news is I'm not the acting Prime Minister. My tenure ended, but I appreciate it anyway. It's all love. I appreciate it. Good morning, everyone. It is a distinct honor to join you today for the launch of a groundbreaking initiative, one that will shape the future of our nation and empower our people to thrive in the digital age. It is a distinct honor to join you today for the launch of this initiative. We officially launch Digilearn Bahamas Initiative, a bold and inclusive program designed to equip Bahamians with the digital literacy and skills essential for success in the 21st century. This initiative, as you've heard, is more than a training program. It is a national movement to learn, earn, and grow, and to build a strong digital society that benefits every citizen. Through this initiative, Bahamians, whether seniors, entrepreneurs, public service workers, or residents of New Providence and Family Islands, our teachers and students, will gain access to free, high-quality training in areas such as information and communication technology, ICT, cybersecurity, e-commerce, digital literacy and productivity tools, and much more. These are not just technical skills, they are life skills. They are the keys to unlocking new opportunities, enhancing livelihoods, and navigating the modern world with confidence. For our seniors, digital literacy will mean greater independence, whether it's accessing funds at the ATM or My Gateway services online, or staying connected with family, or more. For our entrepreneurs, skills in e-commerce and ICT will open doors to new markets, streamline operations, and foster innovation. For our public service workers, digital proficiency will improve service delivery, increase efficiency, and elevate the standard of governance. And for our young people and lifelong learners, our students, these skills will be the foundation for the career and advancement and personal development and global competitiveness of our young people. This initiative is made possible through the power of partnership. I wish to extend heartfelt thanks to the Ministry of Economic Affairs, the University of the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute, for their unwavering commitment to this national cause. I must also mention the IDB, and we just heard from them. Your collaboration reflects the spirit of unity and shared purpose that drives our country forward. Together, we are ensuring that no Bahamian is left behind in the digital revolution. We are investing in our human capital, strengthening our communities, and preparing our nation to meet the challenges and opportunities of the future. Let us embrace this moment as a turning point. Let us encourage our neighbors, our colleagues, and our families to take part in this initiative. Let us build a Bahamas where every citizen has the tools to succeed in a digital world. Because when Bahamians are empowered and empowered to learn, they gain knowledge. When they are empowered and empowered to earn, they build prosperity. And when they are empowered and empowered to grow, they strengthen our society. Thank you. May this initiative be a beacon of progress, inclusion, and innovation for generations to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister Hannah Martin, for your inspiring and thought-provoking remarks. Today, we were privileged to hear from our key leaders from each of our partnered organizations as they shared on their vision on the impact Digilearn will have on our nation. But there is one more voice, perhaps the most resounding voice of all, that will emphasize the importance of an initiative such as this, and that is the voice of our nation's leader. Please turn your attention to the screen for a brief message from the Honorable Philip Davis, KC, Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, who will share on empowering Bahamians to build a stronger digital society.
Good morning. The world we live in is changing at a pace unlike anything we have ever known. New tools, new systems, and new ways of doing business are being introduced almost daily. They touch how we work, how our children learn, how our families stay in touch, how we do business, and how our communities grow. As I indicated when addressing regional leaders at this year's 40th Annual Canto Conference, progress only matters if it reaches the people. Progress must open doors, create new paths, and allow every citizen the opportunity to participate in shaping the future of our nation. That is why today, the launch of Digilearn Bahamas is so important. Digilearn Bahamas will reach more than 7,000 Bahamians with courses focused on enhanced digital literacy and business readiness. It will bring communities together through public forums and webinars, highlighting the most current developments in the worlds of cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and more. The program is open to a wide range of ages and backgrounds and will be delivered across New Providence, Grand Bahama, and the Family Islands. This is important because access to opportunities must never be limited by geography or income, only by the will to learn, earn, and grow. This program is a part of a larger national plan to ensure Bahamians are equipped for the realities of today's economy. More and more, essential services, banking, healthcare, education, and government transactions are accessed digitally. Digilearn ensures that whether you are a student, a public servant, a small business owner, or a senior citizen, you are not left out that transaction. It is about fairness. A young person in Exuma should have the same access to opportunity as a young person in Nassau. A senior in Long Island should be able to manage daily tasks online with confidence. A business owner in Abaco should not be blocked from growth because of lack of access or knowledge. Digilearn brings those possibilities within reach. It is also about national strength. The Bahamas cannot afford to be a spectator in this digital age. We must be participants and contributors. Digilearn is designed to meet the needs of our society. Digilearn Bahamas also aligns with our commitments on the world stage. As I speak to you now, I am in attendance at the United Nations General Assembly, where governments and businesses around the world are addressing some of the biggest challenges of our time: staying competitive in a changing world, reducing costs and unlocking barriers, finding new opportunities and driving investments in clean technology. Digilearn Bahamas is directly connected to that agenda and is our part in that worldwide effort. By equipping our people with free access to digital skills, we strengthen our ability to meet global challenges while building a stronger, fairer society here at home. But success will not be achieved by institutions alone. Employers, support your staff. Seniors, take the chance to learn something new. Parents, encourage your children. And to our young people, I say this directly: You are the generation who will take the Bahamas further than it has ever gone. This program is one of the tools now in your hands. Use it well. This program was developed through intentional partnership. I wish to thank the Ministry of Education and Technical and Vocational Training, the Ministry of Economic Affairs, the University of the Bahamas, and the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute. Each brought their expertise and resources to advance this effort. They have worked alongside the Digital Transformation Unit and the Inter-American Development Bank to design a program that is free, world-class, and addresses the needs of our beloved people. This collaboration did not happen by chance. It is a product of careful planning and a shared commitment to give Bahamians the tools to succeed. My friends, this moment is about dignity, fairness, and preparation. It is about ensuring Bahamians are not only able to adapt, but also able to prosper in a world that is moving quickly. So let us move forward together. Let us learn together. Let us earn together. Let us grow together. Thank you, and may Almighty God bless you and bless the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
We extend a heartfelt thank you to our Prime Minister for those powerful words of vision and encouragement. Even with his busy schedule, he has set aside time to reinforce the importance of this program to us and to all Bahamians watching and listening. And to all of you here in this room and online, this is only the beginning. I am happy to inform you that this month, the first Digilearn cohorts have commenced across and the Family Islands to be announced. Bahamians everywhere will have the opportunity to take part in this free, say free? Free digital skill program. I think that deserves a round of applause. For the final time, I would like to re-invite my co-moderator, Samantha Wilson, back to the stage to deliver the vote of thanks for today's ceremony.
What an amazing time we had, right? Let's go. Let me see. 2 thumbs up, because we had a good time today. And if we're at the vote of thanks, you know what that means, right? The program is over. But not before we get to thank some very important people. And yes, hold your breath with me. We'd like to extend, first of all, thanks to you, our invited guests, those of you who are in person with us, and those of you tuning in online. We'd also like to thank, of course, our Honorable Prime Minister, Philip Davis, the Honorable Glenys Hannah Martin, Senator Honorable Michael Halkitis, Honorable Pia Glover Roll, Senator Randy Roll, Ms. Pernell King Roll, Mr. Patrick L. Davis, Mr. Charlene Lang, our partners, Mrs. Shirley Gale, Mrs. Lorraine Ambrista, Mrs. Dominique McCartney Russell, Mrs. Allison Maynard Gibson, Dr. Robert Blaine, Maria Woodside Oriaki, Mr. Alvin Taylor, Dr. Linda Davis, Mr. Kevin Baston, and other distinguished guests, including Ms. Barbara Cartwright, Mr. Jermaine Ballard, Mr. Robert Cox from the Mortgage Corporation, key stakeholders including Mr. Joel Lewis, Ms. Charmaine Sinclair, Deputy Director of Education, along with other Deputy Directors and officers from the Ministry of Education, Mrs. Lottie Sharon Knowles, Dr. Walisa Mackey, Ms. Tammy Morley Archer, the Digital Transformation Unit project team led by Ms. Tammy Smith, Miss Felicia Babs, our valued contributors, including Pastor Henry Frazier, as well as the Office of the Prime Minister, along with Ms. Alexis Ferguson, the Communications Coordinator for the Digital Transformation Unit, Mr. Ben White from Ministry of Education, the University of the Bahamas team, along with the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute team, and all of you, once again, we say thank you, thank you, thank you, as we learn, earn, and grow together with Digilearn. So as we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to invite Pastor Henry Frazier back to the stage to close us out in prayer. But before he comes, just a little housekeeping notes. Kindly be advised that immediately following the launch, there will be a photo session and a brief press conference that will be held across the hall in about 15 minutes. So members of the media, you're kindly asked to make your way there for us to commence in a timely manner. And to our live stream audience, thank you for joining us. This press conference will also be streamed for your viewing, and it will allow for any questions that you may have. Continue to follow news and updates about Digilearn Bahamas on social media and via our website at digilearnbahamas.gov.bs for schedules, registration details, and stories of success. Together, we are building a strong digital society. Pastor Frazier.
Let us bow as we be dismissed today. Our Father in heaven, we thank you for everything that was said, done, and accomplished here. We thank you for the continued success of this launch and this program as it propels forward. We thank you for the personnel, thank you for the resources. We honor you for what you will do through this program. And now, Father, as we leave this place today, we thank you for your divine protection over each person. Go with them and be with them throughout this day and throughout their lives. And now may the saving grace of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the sweet communion, and the fellowship of his Holy Spirit, may it rest, rule, and abide with us from this day forward and even forevermore. And everybody say, God bless you.
Before everybody goes, for all other invited guests,